I am C. Radhakrishnan, Assistant Professor, CS Department, Coconut College of Engineering and Technology. Today, we discuss about cryptography and network security, substitution techniques, various substitution techniques in cryptography and network securities. Before going to that, we go with the concept of symmetric encryption and non-asymmetric encryptions. So generally, the classical encryption technique, the substitution technique and steganographic concepts we are implemented as told us till that classical encryption techniques. So classical encryption technique is broadly categorized in two ways: encryption in cipher technique process and steganographic concept. Encryption in cipher technique means cipher process means substitution cipher, placewise cipher, fill cipher, and transposition cipher, having the different type of ciphering operations will be presented. Here, the plain text are converted into in terms of ciphertext concept, so that we call as encryption cipher we presented. And steganographic means we have hidden in the secret information in the image, so that we call as steganography. That will be discussed in later. Now, before going to the concept of classical encryption technique, some basic terminologies are using in cryptographic concepts. So what are the basic terminologies in cryptography? First one, plain text. Plain text we call as original message, we call as plain text, and ciphertext is nothing but is coded message. So the original message is converted into some other format we call as ciphertext. This is nothing but coded message. Encryption, enciphering or encryption process. What is the meaning of encryption means? The process of converting your original message into coded message. That particular process is called as encryption or enciphering. So similarly, for deciphering or decryption is nothing but restoring their original images from the coded message. Or another definition is converting the coded message into original message is called as decryption process. Cryptography is nothing but it is the study of encryption we called as cryptographic meaning. Cryptographic system or cipher system means it is a schemes to used for encryption. What are the schemes are utilizing or implemented in the cryptographic concept we call as, or that particular study we call as cryptographic system study. Next, cryptanalysis. Cryptanalysis nothing but it is a techniques used for deciphering a message without any knowledge about of the encryption, enciphering detail. So without knowing the encryption concept or encryption details, there is a process of converting the coded message into your original message process called as cryptanalysis or deciphering process. Next, cryptology is nothing but area of cryptography and cryptanalysis together we call as cryptology. So cryptology is nothing but it's a combination of cryptography and cryptanalysis together. Next one, simplified model of symmetric encryption. Generally, how the symmetric encryption will be carried out. So your original message is implemented to your encryption algorithm. The encryption algorithm will be taken as two inputs. One is your plain text, another one is secret key shared by sender and receiver. That means sender and receiver. A secret shared key will be implemented in the encryption process. With the help of the secret key, the plain text will be converted into ciphertext. That means ciphertext we call as Y. Y is equal to encryption of key comma plain text that will be transmitted into your receiver end. The receiver end perform the decryption algorithm with the help of the secret shared key, and it will be produce the original plain text is nothing but X is equal to decryption of key comma your transmitted ciphertext. Finally, we will get the plain text as output. Now we discuss about classical encryption technique. First one, substitution techniques. Substitution techniques in this one is one in which the letter of the plain text are replaced by another letter or by numbers or symbols. So each and every character in the original message is converted into or replaced to some another letter or number that we call as substitution technique. In the plain text is viewed as a sequence of bits, and substitution involves replacing the plain text bit pattern with the ciphertext bit pattern. So original message is converted into individually, the individual characters will be substituted with some another character we call as substitution technique. Out of this particular technique, we start with the first one, Caesar cipher, Sazi cipher. This is the simplest and earliest known as is the substitution cipher. It's involving the replacement of each letter of the alphabet with the letter standing 3 places further down in the alphabet. And the alphabet is wrapped around so that the letter is following Z is A. So for example, plain text, meet me after the Togo party means that is your plain text. What is the ciphertext means? Each and every character will be replaced to next third position of further down. Now M is the plain text. What is the third character from the M? N, O, P. So P is the target. So M is replaced by P. Similarly, E means E. E, F, G, H is the value. H. T means U, V, W. Similarly for M, E, P, H. Similarly, for each and every character will be substituted in the further down in the third character. So, meet me after the Togo party is the plain text. The ciphertext will be P, H, H, W, P, H, D, I, W, H, U, W, K, H, W, R, J, D, S, D, U, W, P. So, your plain text we have some meaningful information. Meet me after some time. Some specific meaning is that. But in terms of ciphertext, there is no specific meaning. So that purpose only your message will be secretly transferred so that we implemented for encryption concepts. And the corresponding algorithm is ciphertext C equal to encryption of 3, P. So P 3, P is nothing but P plus 3 mod 26. So your plain text position plus 3 position combined together addition in terms of modulo 26 will be modulo operation will be implemented. Your final result will be generated is your ciphertext. In terms of plain text, similarly for plain text is equal to the decryption of D, D of K, C. Here K, C minus K is mod 26. So C minus K means ciphertext position minus the key value. So key is nothing but we have generally we called for 3. For example, sometimes we represent 3 is equal to 4 position or 2 position means the K value will be varying. That is our cipher. This is some brute force attacks and group analysis of Caesar cipher corresponding key position, corresponding alphabet value of the given example. Meet me after same time to your plain text, ciphertext. From the ciphertext, the key value. This is our output. Meet me after some Togo parties, we will get it. In terms of key value will be 6 means this is our plain text. In terms of key value 18 means this is our final sign. This is our final plain text. Next, Playfair cipher. Playfair cipher is nothing but is the best known multiple letter encryption cipher process. In previous example, we will concentrate on each and every character at a time. But here at a time, multiple letters are encryption process. It treats diagram as a plain diagrams in the plain text as a single unit and translate this unit into a ciphertext diagram. So based on the 5 into 5 matrix of letters is constructed using a keyword. For example, Playfair cipher matrix, fill in the letter in the keyword minus duplicate values from left to right and from bottom to top. For example, 5 into 5 matrix we have to represent it. So each and everything will 5 into 5 matrix means 26 characters will be 25 characters will be presented, and I and J having the same equal priority so that the both are all entered into a single level. So using a keyword is monarchy. So first the keyword value is substituted MONARCHY. In this value there is no repeated characters, there is no issue. Next, remaining alphabet will be filled in this particular matrix in the sequential order. A available, so we start with B. C available, so D, E, F, G, H already present. So I and J will be the same priority. J, K, L, M available. N already in the keyword. O is already in keyword. So remaining character O, N. O, P, Q already present. E already here presented. Q, R already present. S, T, U, V, W, X already Y is present, now Z. So all the 26 characters will be present in this particular matrix. If it is value will be duplicated, we need to be eliminate. For example, S is the letter will be present in the keyword and the alphabet means already keyword filled, so that alphabet S letter will be removed. So this is the way the plain text plain cipher key value first filled and remaining every alphabets will be filled in the sequential order. Repeated characters will be omitted. Next, the plain text is encrypted 2 letters at a time according to the following rule. So what is the rules means? Repeating plain letters that are in the same pair are separated with filler letters such as X, so that the balloon will be reflected as BA, L, X, L, O hyphen ON. So such as we have to repeating plain text letters that are in the same pair are separated with a filler letter such as BALLOON. We call it as BA LL. So we separated as LX. Next LON. Next, 2 plain text letters that fall in the same row of the matrix are each replaced by letter to the right. Second one, the 2 plain text letters that fall in the same row means and each is replaced by the letter to the right. So both the letters are in the same row means the corresponding letter right hand side value will be filled out. And 2 plain text letters that fall in the same column are each replaced by letter beneath with the top element of the column circularly following the last. For example, MU is encrypted with as CM. We will see in the example. Next, fourth point. Otherwise, each plain text letter in pair is replaced by a letter that lies at one row and column occupied by other plain text letters. Just we will give the example. So example of plain cipher, key is monarchy. Plain text will be BALLOON. So it will be replaced by two pairs BA. Next LL we replaced by the sequential order. Consecutive letter means we separated X. So LL we replaced by first L. In between the next L we replaced a separator letter X. Next LO. Next ON. So OO is consecutive but 2 pairs, 2 different locations, so that BA LL combined together, so we can replace LX. Next LO. Next ON. So given plain text, first we will take the BA. So what is the BA? Both are in the same column. So what are the same column means? Since BA in the same column means, what is the next A value? B. What is the B next value? I. So we called as, so B, what is the next value? I. So we will take I value. A, what is the next value in terms of A? B is the next value. So we call the ciphertext is IB, since BA in the same column. Next LX. So what is the value? L here. What is the value X? We can row and column value will be matching. So LX column value matching will be S. LX column row value matching is X. LX column value matching will be U. So LX SU is opposite diagonal. So LX, so we'll call as SX will be the opposite diagonal. S, U is opposite diagonal representation. Next, L, O, L here, O, this is will be the both are all same. We called as both the L, O, opposite diagonal will be MP. L, O, MP is opposite diagonal. Next, O, N, both are all in the same column. We replace it by the next right hand position. O, in terms of O, we taken as N. In terms of N, we taken as NA. So both are all ON means NA will be our output since NA is a same row. So what is the ciphertext of the given problem? I by A LX LOON. This is our plain text. The ciphertext will be IB, SU, MP, and NA. Next one, Hill cipher. Hill cipher concept is nothing but it's a mathematical concept. So it is used by 3 into 3 matrix, strong against ciphertext, only attack, but easily to broken into plain text concepts. It is nothing but your matrix representations. Hill cipher will be calculated in the form of ciphertext is equal to encryption of key value, comma, plain text is equal to PK mod 26. Similarly, for plain text will be calculated in terms of decryption of key, comma, C. This is nothing but C K inverse 1 mod 26. P K K K inverse 1 is equal to P. Your final value will be generated. So plain text DR, we say that D equal to 3, R in the 17th position. Key matrix is 1 3 2 1 means what is the ciphertext? Find the ciphertext. This is the way you can perform the various substitution technique. So now we discuss only for 2 or 3 substitution technique only. Similarly, for further substitution techniques are also available, and as well as steganography concepts also are available. So thank you for the students. For next video, we will discuss about the further substitution techniques and steganography concepts. Thank you.